Hey, Libra and Libra Rising. So, you guys on the 1st of January, you're going to have Mercury entering into your fourth house. I believe around, let's see, around the afternoon. If you're Eastern or Central, yeah, afternoon. Let's see, let me be more exact. Around, yeah, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And what I think this is gonna be is you're gonna see that you already had Mars, Sun, and Venus in your fourth house. It's already there. It's been there for a bit, and since the end of December. And that means like you've probably had a lot of focus and spotlight on what is that, like your family, your home, uh, your private life, and you're probably even taking actions and things like that around this area. You might even have people coming in around this time. You've had people coming in around this time into your home, and then you've had Mercury still in Sagittarius, which is your third house of communication, siblings, surroundings, and thinking, maybe writing. So and communication and things like that. So it is possible that your mind could have been on still like been on I don't know, like writing, some type of communication type things, even though you're focused on families to some degree, but your your mind still was still kind of on. I don't know, maybe there was a sibling, something going on with a sibling, or just that third house. And then it seems like on January 1st, now you're all in on whatever's going on in the family and or the home or your private life. And then on the third, you're gonna have the moon make an opposition with the sun, which is gonna be a full moon at about 13 degrees. And when this happens, I think that because the moon's gonna be in Cancer in your 10th house, so this is the this is the house of career, public life, how you're seen in the world. Um, it could be authority figures, and so this is going to come into opposition with what's going on in that fourth house of Cancer. And what I see this playing out as is you're trying to have this kind of classic work life balance, possibly for a lot of you. And then for others, there's just a lot going on with family right now. And so it's taking more of a pull from you from what's going like your private your public life. So and this is for Libra rising. So yeah, I think definitely be looking out for this because also this full moon is on the 3rd, but then on the 10th you're gonna have that Jupiter, because Jupiter's in Cancer too. You're gonna have that Jupiter that's in Cancer. It's exalted, by the way. It's an exalted Jupiter. Make a exact opposition to Mars, which is exalted in Capricorn in the fourth house. So it seems like that's even going to be a strong opposition. Not to mention the full moon on the 3rd. So it seems like from the 3rd to the around the 3rd to around the 10th, definitely you're going to have a lot of things going on. And I think those 2 days, the 3rd and the 10th, around those times, like big things, big visible things you might see happening, going on. Um, definitely, you know, keep an eye out for these things and these dates and understand that, the skies do what they do. Um, with Jupiter in the 10th house, it could be, you know, Jupiter wants to expand, so expanding that public life, career life, um, maybe finding meaning in this area, the truth in this area. And then you got Mars in that fourth house wanting to take action. Sometimes it can want to take so much action as trying to cause conflict. So there could be conflict going on in the fourth house. But you do have Venus there, and that could kind of, because the sun is going to be at 20 degrees with Mars when it's making that opposition, and Venus is just going to be at 21 degrees. So yeah, it's really going to be like these three planets making an opposition to that Jupiter. So definitely going to be interesting. I would like to hear what's going on for you guys. So definitely leave a comment and tell me how that works out. But on the 16th, you're going to see the moon also join those four planets in Capricorn. So you're going to have 5 planets in Capricorn in your fourth house: the moon, Mercury, Mars, Sun, and Venus. So it's just a lot of energy going on in the home, private life, family. And then the very next day, on the 17th, you'll have Venus lead the way and make that first entry from all these planets in Capricorn into that fifth house of Aquarius. And it seems like something is catching your interest, something maybe romantic. It could be a daughter, like for some of you, a daughter could be born, children, because the fifth house relates to children, romance, fun, pleasure, joy, play, entertainment, creativity. So it seems like Venus, something's catching the eye, and it's like, ooh. So then all these other planets are going to follow suit. But before they do, on the 18th, there's a new moon in Capricorn at 28 degrees, which is really close to to Aquarius. And it's so close that Venus is also at 1 degree. So it's only a 3-degree separation, actually a little less. I think it's going to be happening around 44 degrees. So it seems like Venus will have a say in what's going on in that fourth house new moon. And what I could see this possibly being is a lot of daughters being born, or something happening with daughters, or sisters, mothers, things like that. But I think more daughters, because there seems that it's a new moon, so it's a new beginning as well. And right after this new beginning, all these planets are leading into that fifth house of children, of fun, creativity. So definitely something to look out for. But yeah, the very next day the moon moves in. Actually, I think the same day the moon moves in. And then you'll have the sun move in on the 20th. Mercury also moves in on the 20th. And then on the 22nd, 23rd, you'll have Mars move in to Aquarius, the fifth house. So then you'll have all these planets in Aquarius of fun, creativity, romance, children. But I do think that you got to keep in mind Pluto's at 3 degrees of Aquarius. So as all these planets move in, they're coming in contact with Pluto, which Pluto likes to strip things. It likes to transform, change things. It brings intense, deep element to things. And going back to the fact that, this is the house of children, I do think, yeah, for a lot of people, this could be a transformation, maybe a lifestyle of, now they have children, like, they're having children. I can see a lot of Libra Risings having children around this time. Also creativity, a lot of creativity going on a lot of fun, a lot of partying, maybe. So yeah, a lot of things going on. Fun, a lot of things to be happy about. I think even for a lot of Libra risings, and from I think Venus will be the first to come into conjunction with Pluto on the 19th, and Mars on the 27th will be the last. So from this time span, just a lot strong changes and emotions and intensity and just things happening I could see for you guys. So like that first half, it might be a lot about family and work, maybe a conflict there, and then it seems more like family and fun, family and romance and children, creativity, being creative if you're working on creative things for the second half. And on the 26th, you have Neptune moving into your seventh house of Aries. So definitely, this could be like new romantic relationships starting as well. Like I could definitely see this with Neptune being here, dreamy, romantic. I think Neptune is a romantic planet, so definitely could be a start of a new romantic thing. And then the next month you got Saturn coming into your seventh house of relationships as well. So something serious could be evolving from whatever was happening maybe end of December, beginning of January, or most of January. Like just things could be really changing as far as like relationships. I think it's a lot of relationship type energy going on. And this could even be business partnership friendships as well, because the seventh house rules that too. And with the fifth house having all these planets, it could be, working on creative things that really spark a strong relationship with someone. So, and like I said, with Saturn going in there to solidify that, yeah, definitely interesting. I'd like to hear how that goes for you guys. So, definitely leave a comment. Check back in. Tell me how things went for January, because I'd like to see for my own notes. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the January. And I'll look forward to making this video for you again in February. So, appreciate it.